What's going on, Minecraft fans? My name is Yall, and welcome back to Minecraft Temples Winter Days. We are in Part 3, and we continue to catch up to my last attempt. But without further ado, let's start with Day 7.
Here we are, Day 7, the story day. And to start it off, we continue bridging the Greek to catch up to my last attempt where I bridged to that cave and started carving through it while bridging. Now, the bridging you're seeing here is not a one-to-one. It is a shortcut that leads to the cave way faster, making this the superior bridge. Now, with my first attack of sandstone, I would decided my wall to stop would be at the edge of the ocean, since there's nowhere to really go at the end of the ocean besides ships and maybe a biome if you're lucky. That would be my endpoint to use my second stack to continue the bridge. But unfortunately, this first stack was not enough. It made a good ways through, but one stack can only do so much before you need more. This is why I always get 3 stacks. I always get those backups in, even if 3 stacks isn't probably what you should bring, but for me, it's just right. But after my first stack is over, I looked to see how close to the ocean is, saw this little sand method, and decided that would be my wall. That would be my stop to go twist the bridge. Now I know that might be weird because the ocean is just right there, stop there. But I like to be different, so I decided I would do both. I would stop at that little sand mountain and at the ocean. And once I was making it there with my second stack, I knew I would make it there. But I also realized that it would kind of be hard to measure just if I'm actually at the edge of the sand temple and the water like I wanted. So once I finished there, I went slower to try to measure it out, trying to make sure I am exactly on this edge. I wanted to make sure this bridge was just right. It had to be perfect. It couldn't be anything less. Has to be the perfect shortcut like a Sonic game. And I managed to do it. I did it. And it's still with the last bit of my second stack of kids to do bridge, knowing that this wouldn't be enough to make it, but I was hoping that the last one would make it. Unfortunately, time got wasted when I missed the bridge and make a good little zigzag, which just like last time, I failed to pick up both. But unlike last time, I didn't try to go for it, wasting more time. I decided to keep bridging, and off camera, I got the last piece, just because it's faster, and besides, no one wants to see that. They just want to see me talk about what's happening on screen. But anyways, as you see, I got it back and used it, and then proceeded to switch to my last stack, hoping that this would be enough to make it. Unfortunately, it wasn't, but it did make a good ways through, and it's all that matters. You get good ways through, then the next time you go there, it's already finished. No wasting time running back to base. No, just finish it where I left off, and boom. But anyways, I continue going. Well, glad that the rain stopped because I don't get why the rain is in one specific area. If we're gonna rain, just rain fully, so that when I go back, I just sleep and move it. But nope, only in that one spot. But no matter. I continue bridging, realizing that too soon this would not be enough. I would have to do the last part and use a different block. But there is no terracotta around. It was only sand, and sand, of course, has gravity, so that would be useless. So I decided to pull a wild card and open my inventory to use cobblestone. At first it was going to be oak, but I realized, oh yeah, I should save that for, tools and, sticks. So I decided to use cobblestone. Now you're probably wondering, why am I using cobblestone? Well, that's because I can easily get cobblestone from my cave. Remember, a cave has an infinite amount of cobblestone, so I'm never going to run out of cobblestone. So I might as well use something that I'm never going to use again, because I have Iredale, and you can easily find iron too, since iron and coal are the two most common things in a Minecraft cave, for some reason. Sorry, I got to talk about my girlfriend. This too did not make it, but just like with the sandstone, it made a good amount. You're gonna hear it a lot in every part, but when I don't make it, I'm gonna keep saying it a good amount, even when I'm just gonna mess up like this. And unlike last time, I actually take unnecessary fall damage. But since I already checked, I decided to get the last piece and run back using this conveniently small mountain to make it back to my bridge. This will become important later. I decided to use oak to actually make a little stair because I didn't want to use the cobblestone for that. I'm using this. All the cobblestone is for the bridge and bridge only. So that's what I did. I used the last bit of my cobblestone and stop here. This is the threshold for the next part as I make it there. Anyways, though, the last clip of day 7, you know what that means. It's cave-in time. Now, at first I saw something that wasn't there in the last cave, which got me confused for a second. I was running the complete opposite way. I went there last part, so there's no reason going back there again. So I went onto the left side, knowing that there's way more freedom of cave here, before getting jumped by 4 skeletons. I only saw 3, and once again, next way shield, they were all fighting each other, but the 4th one didn't appear out of nowhere. Luckily, though, thanks to fighting each other, it led to all the survivor skeletons being wiped out easily. And then, just like last part, I found a big coal, whatever they call it. This was way bigger, though. Way bigger. I didn't want to mainly find coal again. I wanted to find iron and diamonds. And I did not find diamonds, but I did find pretty much everything else. That sucks. A lot of iron. Now, I didn't get like over 30. I did get like 20. I got 23, which is still a lot. You know, that's enough for full tools and some armor, 1 shield. And what but I mainly say in this area getting stuff since there's just so much around this one area. Once I decided to start moving, I got attacked by a baby zombie. These things come out the woodworks. After getting jumped by a creeper and a zombie and taking them both out, I get to see that this big hole that I have never went down to in any attempt is right here. But instead of going for that big hole, I just created more torches left the area to make sure my mobs would spawn in, trying to find some last bit of scrap pipe. Before decided that, you know what, I'll go down here for the next part. Anyways, day 8, base change day. And for this, we are finishing the 2nd floor. Decided this would be the day to finish it. First thing was the roof. With only 1 stack of sandstone, I thought this would be easy. This is simply a piece of roof. Turns out, just like most things, this 1 stack was not enough, but it was a big margarine. I don't know how this 1 stack of sandstone was not enough, but I guess I just made my freaking square roof wider than I thought it was. But just like before, I grabbed 3 stacks of sandstone. Always 3. Because why not? So I continued on the roof. Now this, I was gonna go in a straight pattern, like once boom, and then switch boom, that was it. I'm not gonna do like a difference just like that because it's super satisfied. And be honest, you would eat this if this was cheese. I would eat it too if this was cheese. So that's why I did it like that. It reminds me of a big square of cheese, like that melty cheese, just for, you know, Cheez-Its. If it would be more on the side of the cheese scale. And anyways, I continued going with my second stack out, moving on to the 3rd sandstone. So I checked the clip because I felt like this thing was taking forever. It only took like a minute and 30 seconds still. That's how long this feels to simply make a roof. A roof. One of the easiest things to do in a Minecraft house, if it's just a square roof, you know, no added details, it somehow felt agonizing. It felt like days. But it was only like 4 minutes to do this. But of course, with anything, I try to do this fast. So every time I was finished, I sprint jumped to the edge to make sure to do it. But when I messed up, which I did do it too much, it really annoyed me because I knew that I could be not wasting time breaking them. I should just be doing it, but always some little mistake happens. I'm wasting the clip. And I decided, come on, I was really hoping this time that this last stack of sandstone would do it, but you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. It didn't do it. It just made a big margarine. Which this time really got to me, because, like, come on, man. Look at how much I'm done with this 3 stacks. Give it to me, game. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Anyways, off camera, I went back to get 3 more stacks, and finally finishing the roof. Now with the roof done, now it's time to make the bedroom. The room, not bedroom. And I wanted this to be like natural, like living on the 2nd floor. I wanted this to be like a second part of the house. Something natural that someone can move in and live to if they ever wanted to. And I decided this room would be a green theme. This would have green carpet, a green bed, green windows. No green walls, because that would mess with the sandstone aesthetics. But yeah, just green. I tried to put cactuses down, but unfortunately I need sand and dirt for that, and this room is entirely full of sandstone, so I couldn't do that. Now I might do it in the next part. We'll see. I feel like for the next part though, I should probably make the dirt floor, or like another part of the basement. Um, I'll have to see though. But yeah, I've started with the green carpet, which you're gonna hate me for doing this. But remember, this isn't exactly 100 days hardcore. It's just 100 days survival with an added challenge. And this is the minimal of cheating. This is very minimal. It is so minimal that you probably wouldn't care even if I did it right in front of you. Like all I did was to get myself some extra green carpet so that I can finish it. Because if I didn't, thing would be like 1/3 of green carpet, and the entire room is supposed to be green themed, so it just wouldn't blend well. I know it's not exactly like Minecraft Survival because I use that cheat, but it's not. It's such a small cheat. Don't let it affect you, okay? I still survived clearly. I still got all my supplies without cheating. I only cheated for this. But after I finished the carpeted floors, I decided I started to work on the windows because I know that the thumbnail needs to be changed. Every part needs to show just how much has changed. Every part needs to show the evolution. So this is where the windows came to be, with green stained panes. But there's not no normal green windows, green pane because pans just look better. So I decided finally you put all these glass green windows down, not being attacked by anything due to the fact that no mobs could see me out at the front window. Now, I did get attacked on the side windows, but it was not that much attacks. Just some small ones. One shot here and there from a skeleton. Which is like... Oh my god, what's texting me? Anyways, each side of the room has about the same amount of windows, which is like I don't know, but I know it's a lot. Each side has about pretty much the same since I need to see a lot. I know it's only a desert, but this desert has way more than a normal desert would ever have. And I try to put a torch down on the glass stained windows, but you can't do that. And I try to put it down like right below it, but you can't do that either. I managed to figure out where to put these torches at. It's just weird. I don't know, because there's just a green carpet below it. Like, what is a green carpet effect in the wall? It's a wall, not a carpet. You can't put a carpet on the wall in Minecraft. You can only do it in real life. But yeah, it was really satisfying to break all of this because I know I use this for I use this for bridging. I use this um to for the base. I use this to bridge. I already said that. I keep it for every part so I don't have to constantly resupply on sandstone. It'd real nice when you're using sandstone from the nether for the next part. Spoilers. Anyways, after finishing that, I decided to go to sleep for the last day, and this time the combat would be good. Anyways, last day, day 9 combat, and for this, I managed to get a lot of mobs. And for the first time, use a golden apple to ensure I wouldn't die. I know, but I bum rushed in there, I didn't know all the 4 mobs that were in there, which is zombies, husks, spiders, and skeletons. Now, as predicted, the skeletons and zombies and husks started to fight each other thanks to the skeletons shooting their homeboys. And their party always comes in. And after the fighting was finished, I took off the scramblers, rushing in there to see there was still a lot more mobs left fighting each other. But thanks to being outside with my iron sword, I managed to keep slicing at these bozos, leaving really only the zombies and husk left. Where there was one something in the outline, which nearly got me. But thanks to it, once again shooting its homeboy, the zombies started to fight it. So I only did with the husk spider and the husk. Now these boys almost got me, but thanks to my shield, I withstand most of the damage. And just like all the other times, won victorious. But of course, it even though it was more satisfying, it was still hella short. So it was like every reattempt, I went outside the combat zone to find any stranglers before the clip got too long. The first one was the husk, just standing there. And for the first time in this reattempt, I decided to use the bow. Now I used this hoe a lot at the end of the clip with it, but I decided to kill these last mobs. I would use my bow instead of a sword, so I spam my bow, which I don't think is very effective. I think if you spam your bow, it actually does less damage than fully holding it. But I decided to do it just because, why not? I don't use the bow too much, so I might as well just have some fun with it. Because Minecraft is all about fun when you want it to be. Y'all take Minecraft too seriously sometimes. Anyways, this clip ended when I decided to collect these 3 zombies because you gotta use the most annoying mobs in the desert and they barely spawn in the desert. That the Huskers was even more annoying, but it's
If you guys
whatever.
video, Minecraft fans, if you just subscribe, like, bell, you'll notify, go on my TikTok, Sticking channel, X account, Girlfriend's channel, Jack's channel, KB and Crimson's channel. It'll all be in the description, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Double digit days will have the netter.